you saw that scale, because I know I did. 190.4. You know what that means? My goal was 190. It could be 190 point anything. It means I made it again. I still got to do my first workout though before I can eat anything, since I've been fasting for 30 something hours now. And but that was a big deal, worth all the aggravation, I'll tell you that. It's worth the aggravation to be skinny, or as I like to call it, sinewy. Like a male ballet dancer. I always say that really describes me. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have a little cup of coffee. See, by not having to sweat first thing in the morning, put my 4 layers on and go out, I can just have a little cup of black coffee, my cold coffee, and then go hit it, get that half-hour walk in, and then I'm going to swimming. Okay, so one thing I try to do after I achieve my weight goal like that makes me feel like anything's possible, because I'm down, geez, I think I'm down 190. I started out at 213, so in not even 3 months I'm down 23 pounds. Ooh, skinny, sinewy. So then I sit here and I look at my dream board, you know. Got to look at the Conor. Anything's possible. Conor made himself worth $100 million or earned $100 million in the Mayweather fight within 4 years after when he was on welfare, or the dole as they call it, and the Lamborghini and the private jet, man. I like to dream big, because with the internet, you can hit giant home runs, grand salamis, grand slams, really quick. So I just sit here and got my cold cup of coffee. I'm thinking about my victory this week over the weight, and seeing myself in that Lamborghini, seeing myself in that private jet, and getting the Conor McGregor anything's possible mindset, unstoppable mindset. But it's like 4 o'clock, right, in the morning. So I want to get out there. A lot of times I get out and I do this 2-mile walk, and because I'm gonna have 4 workouts today, this 2-mile walk is strictly, I'm prepared if I needed to sweat to get down to my weight, and then it's like I can start eating quicker, so it's a half-hour workout. So I get that in, and then I got to swim, and then I'm going to the beach for a sled pull, and then I got yoga later today. So this is like a bonus workout. But I was listening to one guy's tapes who I really respect, and he says he never wakes up from an alarm clock, because, you know, he's got to have what sleep he's got to have, because, you know what I mean. And I agree with that too. I'm not a big guy on having big sleep deficits, because it makes you a freaking coward, man. If you start getting really tired all the time and run down, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I think negative thoughts all the time. I freaking hate it. And so I don't, but if once or twice a week I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, freaking makes me tough. It's another thing that makes me mentally tough, because I'm willing to get out there when, let me tell you, there's not a lot of people out there at 4 or 4:30 in the morning training. Makes you know you're willing to do what it takes. Do what it takes. I say that over and over again because it's the truth. That's how you get that mindset, the winner mindset, that you're going to kick-ass mindset is up at 4 in the morning. You're not always going to wake up, when the sun hits your face. It's good to get these 4 in the morning workouts in. It just is. One other new thing I'm doing, that I just started. I've been doing where I listen to my half hour as soon as I wake up. Like as soon as I got up at 4 o'clock, put on, I listen to a half hour of YouTube videos before I start moving around. Just because when you're in that, I guess it's called the alpha state or whatever, when you're in that kind of dream state, that's when stuff is really powerful and gets in your mind. And so I'm working on my abundance You know, as you know, I was worth about $5 million about 11 years ago, and I lost it all when the whole video industry collapsed. And I want that back and more and more. I've been poor, and I've been a millionaire, and it's a lot funner being a millionaire. I'll tell you that. For anybody who's got any questions about it, it's funner to have some dough and have some choices in life than to be working for somebody else and letting them have all the fun and choices. So anyway, so what I keep listening on these videos is you got to win the first hour. You got to win the first hour. You win the first hour, you win the day. Win the first hour, you win the first day. So I'm winning the first half hour because I'm listening to those videos. I'm getting myself in the right mindset. But then when I start, just in here, I would normally put the radio on. That's the biggest thing. I put the radio on, views, because I'm all into that right now. I'm obsessed with all that stuff. I might check my my Facebook. I might check my, I might turn the radio on just to get music. But if there's some bad news, you know how they like to broadcast that? They get on there and say, oh, there's bad news. And any of that stuff, anything bad comes up, say I'm, because I'm all into these, getting my views up on YouTube, and then say I have, I have a bad count, or whatever, and you're all of a sudden your mind's like, oh, what happened? No, nobody loves me anymore. There's, nobody's watching my videos anymore. Nobody's, you know what I mean? You could have all this weird stuff come up in your head. So it's like no chance for outside things to come in. So I'm like, this a half hour after I do that, and then this half hour, well, this won't even be a half hour. I'm just long enough to drink a cup of coffee, I'll watch some motivational YouTube videos, and then I'll be out the door, and I got a half hour, so a half hour walk this morning. So I'm going to win the first hour because there'll be no outside influences. I'm not taking a chance on anything outside screwing up my first hour, because I've heard, win the first hour, win the day. What are you doing up so early? Want to come sit by Papa? Come here. All right. I got that first mile in under 14. Like 13:40 something. I'm curious what I'll do this second mile. Remember, I broke 12. I think it was yesterday. Did I break 12? No, I broke 13. I got in the 12s. That's all I want, 12 and change. 12.59 per mile. Anyway, out here, just as I suspected, it's not very crowded out at the park right now. I'm the only one here. I'm out, I'm after my dreams. All time 26:17. I think I didn't stop it fast enough. I was probably so excited, but I think I hit like 12:35 on the way back. Coincidence that I laid down after I got warmed up, laid down 2 12-minute miles and change the last 2 days, or confidence? I think I'm building my confidence up, and everything's starting to click. All right, I think that would be called, what do you say? I think that would be called winning the first hour. Yeah! I think I was 30, I didn't write down yesterday's time. Those freaking fast days are weird for me, man. I don't think right. But I think I was 30 seconds faster today than yesterday, which was my fastest time yesterday. So that's a big deal. Hey, I got to tell you something else. I ran into my buddy Russ yesterday, and he helped coach one of the high school teams around here. I forgot what high school it was, but anyway, this this area has had some incredible high school runners and teams come through it, like really incredible. Since I've been here, national champions, and yeah, just there's just been some really amazing runners come through here. And so anyway, and he was telling me he was helping coach a cross country team. And he told me how they absolutely dominated. I think it was the league meet or something. It was, they took 7 of the 8 first top slots, his team that he helped coach. And I was like, wow. I think it was either league meet or another big meet of some sort, you know, in cross country. And I was like, and I still ask the same question. I can't help it. I go, what's the secret? What's the secret? I always want to know what the secret is. How come there's so many good high school runners and teams that come out of this area? And he goes, Bill, you of all people, you talk about it all the time. We just do the work. We just do the work. Yeah. I just need to double check there's not a secret that I don't know about. Do the work. Get up at 4. All right, so I started my binge day. Now I'm just easing into it, but I had a couple bars and an oatmeal and then, like, you know, a coffee drink that actually has some calories in it, not just black coffee. Although I'm somewhat acquiring a taste for black coffee with nothing in it. Not really. I just kind of choke it down. But kind of what's interesting is, like, this is like the second week in a row I think I hit my goal weight without having to sweat. Or maybe I sweated last week, but the week before I didn't have to. But I'll tell you, it's because my coach is slowly working my workouts up. I'm getting a little more. She's having me do a little bit more all the time, and I'm keeping the calories at 1,800. So that's why I think on the binge days, it's not so much that, wow, I get to eat all this crap. It's just so much that I get to eat anything. I just get to eat. I'm not starving. No, I mean fast. I mean starving. I do spend a lot of time feeling hungry, man. That's just part of it. And it's not easy to lose weight. I'm telling you that. It's just not. And I spend a lot of time being hungry. But it's worth it. All right, just got out of swimming. Freaking awesome. I guess I won the first hour, caused me to win like the next 2 or 3 hours. Kicking ass today. Anyway, I had a great swim in the Masters swim. We did these hundreds, you know, like 500s on the 2 minute, then on the 155, and then on the 150, and then on the 145. Like 2 down at the 145, and then we did an all out, and I did like a 129, which is like, that was a ways into at the very end of practice. I did a 12900, which is probably not going to scare Phelps, but freaking it was pretty awesome, man. I know it's all this, the lifting, the stretching, the getting skinny. Less weight to pull through the pool, man. Your weight really affects you in fresh water because you're not as buoyant as the salt water. So I can definitely tell I'm just faster. I mean, I've gone a lot faster than that. Well, a lot, but that was more like not at the end of practice like that. You know, 129 is pretty good for me. So I was really happy with the day so far. Remember, win the first hour, win the day. So far, I'm winning the day. All right, back out at the beach. Second workout of the day. This is an hour workout, half hour. I'm supposed to drag the sled, then another half hour of walking. It's all gonna be run walking. Anyway, little tired. I feel that swim today. I worked hard, kicked ass on the swim, but definitely worked hard. But I'm at it, I'm on it. Not like when I was here last time with the big storm. Like, this is pretty quiet right now. I mean, not quiet, but quiet weather compared to last time. And pretty quiet with the people, but there was nobody here but me. Last time I was out here in that storm, I was banged out a couple, 2 or 3 16-minute miles, but told you I'm a little tired today. Probably taking 2 minutes a mile off my, at least so far for the first mile, off my time. But the main thing is I'm out here. All right, I'll take that workout. I'll take it. I'll take it for a tired workout. That builds character. I got an hour in, run, walk. The last mile I was running, well, I'm still clicking, but I was just over 12, just a little over 12 for that last mile. Not bad for on the sand. I'll take it on the softer sand too, not down by the water. Down by the water I can haul ass most of the time. Anyway, great day. I definitely am fired up about that workout because I was beat when I got out here. I was tired. It's remember the fast days I feel like crap, and the binge days I feel like crap. I haven't even had that bad of a binge day, but I still felt like crap. I went to 7-Eleven. I go, oh, 7-Eleven's full of crap food. Had to grab some chips, some cheese, a Coke. Actually, I have 2 Cokes. I'm gonna have another Coke and feel like more like crap. But I'm on my way to Yoga Flame. And that was my 3rd workout of the day. I forgot that I put that 2 mile in at like 5 in the morning, whatever time that was, my 2 mile tempo where I was hauling ass. I'm getting faster. I mean, for feeling crappy, I almost got 4 miles in on the sand, 2 miles of it with my sled. That's a good sign. And I'm skinny as hell. I'm so skinny, if I got put in jail, I could slide out. My ass is shrinking. I could slide through the bars probably, and my ass wouldn't get stuck. Eye of the Tiger to Yoga Flame. Hey, I was listening. I got Verizon now, and I can get the oh, they're crazy. They gave me the unlimited also. Remember, I had Sprint Unlimited, then they kicked me down to like this really slow motion plan. But I got Sprint Unlimited now. They're gonna hate me because I was out here, had on my motivational videos out at the coast, which I normally couldn't get any reception out here. And I was listening to Arnold, and he was talking about, he says, if you fail, but you get back up and you try, and you fail again, and you get back up and you try, and you keep failing and you keep trying, and you keep failing and you keep trying, he says, you're not a failure. You're not a failure till you don't get back up. That was deep. That made me dig deep out there. That made me dig deep. I've lived my life like that. I've lived my life. I've had a lot of failures in these events, especially the last 3 or 4 years, and I don't believe I'm a failure because because I keep getting back out there. And I love Arnold. He's the king. The bodybuilders all love that guy, man. He's like, I heard that, man. When he goes out to these bodybuilding conventions, they just so respect him, man. And that's like, that's your peers. When you respect your peers like that, that's like amazing. All right, I just got out of yoga. It was awesome, man. It was like, it was one of those things where it took me like 45 minutes to get from the coast to yoga here in Santa Rosa, Yoga 1, and that, you know, it's like traffic and stuff because it's Friday. And I sat in the parking lot. I was like sitting in the car going, oh, I'm tired. And it wasn't even easy yoga. It's like a medium yoga. Like it's hatha yoga. So it's kind of medium. But I was like just kind of like dreading like getting my butt up because I was so sore after 3 workouts and running in the sand. And but I got up and got in there, and it was worth it, man. It was actually really awesome. And it's just a lesson, man. You gotta, you know, you get moving and you just never know. So it was great. Great day. Awesome day. Awesome. All right. 4 workouts. Awesome day. So today was a binge day. That's easy money on the chain, gang. Automatic X. 190, look at that number, man. I hit it. 188 coming up next week. Woo! Skinner! Sinewy. Hey, when I start getting down to these numbers, this is when people tell you that they'll think you're sick. Something wrong with you? You look like you're sick. Won't be skinny or sinewy, be sick. Looking forward to it.